What's poppin'? It's Mello back at you with another video, and today we're getting straight into it, straight to the sauce. No, not even all that. We just get straight to the sauce. It's Black Friday time. Let's go over some of the sales. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get into it. So the first company I'm going to talk about is UVI. And UVI makes a lot of good synths. They model a lot of good synth keyboards and stuff like that as far as the analog hardware and stuff like that. They got the World Suite, they got Toy Suite, which is a bunch of toy sounds and stuff like that, sample sounds from toys and stuff. I mention them because I bought a lot of their stuff this year and I like a lot of their products, and I don't hear many people mention it. Historically, they've had 30% off every year for Black Friday. They haven't dropped a Black Friday deal yet, so be on the lookout for it. The first thing I would recommend, Synth Anthology 3. That is a very good pack. You know, it has a bunch of sample keyboards and stuff. They sampled a lot of analog keyboards, and it's got parameters you can tweak and stuff like that. Other than that, World Suite put me into a position, World Suite 2, to where I don't have to go and find a bunch of like ethnic contact banks and stuff, because they have too many instruments in that. That's what I would recommend as far as UVI. Now we're moving on to Unison. I know you've seen the video I did the other day with the Black Friday pack. They have a Black Friday sale where they're gonna be doing up to 85% off some of their products. Drum Monkey has a waiting list right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna have that available at the time, but also, you know, they have the MIDI Wizard. I wanna personally see if they have a discount on that because I'm thinking about buying it. And also they have their famous MIDI pack. So check that out, up to 85% off. Output makes some crazy stuff. They got Exhale, they got Portal, they got some great effects and some great instruments, analog strings, analog brass, and wind. You know, those are big packs. So when it comes to most of their instruments, they're about $129 right now. They're $96 right now. So you're getting a good percentage off of what the actual price is. One thing I would recommend, because I just bought this. I think Thermal is a really good plugin because it's a distortion and it's got all this wave. I haven't even really used the presets all like that yet, because when you figure out how to just work it yourself, you don't even have to use just a distortion, which that's the best distortion I've ever heard. But it also comes with side effects, not like medicine, but you know, effects that you can put on like chorus and bit crushers and stuff like that. So it's a multi-effects plugin. It's very good. I recommend you check that out. Now let's talk about Sound Toys. Sound Toys has a big sale going on, up to 70% off or over 70% off on all of their plugins and stuff like that. So you got to check that out. They have a lot of good FX plugins. The main plugin people like from Sound Toys is Decapitator and also the little Alter Boy. What I recommend getting is Effect Rack. Even if you want a good multi-effects plugin, Effect Rack is incredible. Like, it's great. It has a lot of presets. In Effect Rack, basically, all those products you see on their website, most of them, you get all of them in that for like one something. If you look at their top plugins, it's like $69 and $69. So if you buy two of those, you'll be at like $140. But for a lower price, you can get not only two of their top plugins, but if we're looking at the price, but you can get a bunch of other plugins and you can string them together, and it's a great suite. This year, I spent the block and got little Alter Boy this time around. So I got Effect Rack and I got little Alter Boy, so we in the game. All right, now this site right here, you want to make sure you go to it to check out whatever deals they got on whatever, because it might be something I don't mention that they got that you like, because they have a lot of stuff. It's Plugin Boutique. Plugin Boutique has crazy deals on a lot of plugins. One plugin that they do manufacture I would recommend is Scalar. If you watch me, you try to get a lot of music theory knowledge and stuff like that. I don't use Scalar much on the channel, and even then I don't use it much in my workflow. But the reason I bought Scalar is because all of that stuff is built in and it helps me experiment a lot better. Now you might not want to learn the music theory, or you may want to experiment like me and just learn. Great for chords. They got a bunch of progressions in there. It's great. Just check it out. Now, another plugin that's on the site that I don't see on sale now, but you want to keep your eyes on it if you don't have it. RC20. If you watch this channel, you see me use it on so much stuff. That is probably, in my opinion, the best multi-effects plugin on the market, because it can just transform a sound in so many ways and things like that. It has a lot of effects the sample makers use, so it's really good. But on top of that, If they don't put it on sale, somebody mentioned Reels to me, 2 people actually, who I really trust, and I ended up buying it. I did a demo, I used the demo of it like earlier this year. I gotta play around with it more, but it's definitely good. Now, the one thing at Plugin Boutique, when you go to check out, they're giving away a few free things and you get to pick 1 free VST and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I'm gonna go over one. What I chose was the auto former, and it's good for vocals. It like rides the vocal volume and like compresses it and gives it color and all that stuff. Man, look, when you listening to this video, I probably edited the vocals with that because it is dope. It's gonna be one of my new tools for editing vocals. And it's like worth $100, but you get it for free. So I would recommend doing that if you go there. Just get it around checkout and stuff like that. So next up is Polyverse. They don't have their Black Friday sale up yet, but by the time I edit this, they may have it up. So look at the screen, I put it on there if they do. Historically, they've had a sale with up to 60% off on Black Friday. So they may be doing that again this year, may not be. Now the plugin that I'm looking at that I am gonna buy, if the sale is right, is Manipulator. It's basically a detuner. It does pitch, it messes with the harmonics. You can like do the talkbox thing and play chords through it with MIDI controls and stuff. And it just destroys sounds. It morphs them into different things. So it's like, it's really creative. That's another thing that I'm looking forward to as far as this Black Friday. Now, for some of you, if you have a FL Studio and you're a FL Studio user and you have one of the lower tiered editions, or you just don't have all the plugins, they're doing an all plugins bundle right now for $400. If you don't have it, I had like the $300 version. I don't know what it is, like signature, like what I'll put the name. You know the name, man. You know the big boy joint. I had to pay like $100. It's basically like 50% off because usually it's $200. I paid $100, got all the plugins. The reason I got it was because I wanted to use their Transient Shaper plugin. Now they have a couple bonuses when you get those. They're giving you 5 sample packs and they're also giving you 2 VSTs. They're giving you Urban Puncher. The other one that I really like is Cashmere Essentials. I'm in the middle of making the combustion kit, and Cashmere Essentials is a good mixing tool for, you know, synths, drums, kicks specifically, all types of stuff. They have different tabs on it. And once I used the kick, it showed me different things about making a kick or making a kick sound good that I went back and implemented on some of my kicks. So that's a very good plugin. That would be one benefit to getting the full bundle of FL Studio. Now we're getting to what I would consider the heavy hitters, even though I've mentioned some stuff that is great. Cause even like, you know, there's a lot of heavy hitters that I mentioned earlier, but this is the stuff like you just see everybody use. You see everybody use it. There's so many people over YouTube and just the producer community would recommend these plugins I'm about to mention. So first, Isotope. Isotope has Ozone, they have Trash, they have all types of plugins. If you want some good mixing stuff, I would recommend going and getting Ozone Standard or Ozone Advanced, you know, so you can mix and master your tracks and stuff like that on another level. And also Isotope Trash 2, it's a very good distortion. I told you, I got a lot of distortions because I do a lot of sound design. So that's a good distortion. Check that out, you know, because it's gonna be in a few of those bundles. Ozone Standard is $79 right now, and that's $170 off. So it's a big cut on what you would normally have to pay. Let me tell you, because I've been waiting for this sale for Isotope and stuff like that. These are the best savings of the year for Isotope. So if you're gonna get something, get it now. So next on the heavy hitters list, we have Fab Filter. Historically, they've had up to 25% off as far as their sale. And what they're known for is a lot of mixing plugins. You know, they also have Saturn, which is a distortion plugin. Now, as far as the plugin that I'm keeping my eye on, it's something that I see everybody use. I see everybody swear by it. It's the Pro Q, which that is a multi-band, very precise EQ plugin. With that, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. The last heavy hitter, it is Arturia. Arturia makes, you know, the analog labs that you see everybody use, that you hear all about all the time. They make the, you know, the V collection and stuff like that with all of the analog boards, all the vintage boards, and they got some other stuff as well. Now you can go and buy one of their individual boards and stuff like that, or you can buy the stuff that I mentioned. The sale that they had last year, was 50% off everything. The sale hasn't dropped yet, so you may have to wait closer to actual Black Friday, but just be anticipating some type of sale because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it. Now, what I'm gonna be looking out for, and I'm gonna weigh this out with some of the other stuff I have, because I have like too many sounds for real stuff that I'm never gonna use all the sounds that I got. Analog labs, and that's something I may keep my eye on, and that's something I recommend you keep your eye on depending where you're at and how many sounds you got and all that stuff. So just keep an eye out on that. That's a really good deal if you can get it, because that's going to be like $99 if they do it. So just to let you know, as far as a lot of these sales, the ones that kicked in already, I'll let you know that they kicked in already. Some of the other ones may kick in on the 15th, which is Monday. The Unison one hits on the 19th, and a lot of them may hit on the 19th. And then some of them might really just hold out deep into it until like the 24th, which is Wednesday or something. The thing I can tell you, most of these companies aren't gonna like drop on Black Friday. No, the sales are gonna be going before that. And most of the sales are gonna run till the 30th or December 1st, something like that. So, you know, get everything together, get all your ducks in a row, keep your eyes open. If there are any deals or VSTs you're looking forward to, or anything you have your eye on, or any deals that you've seen, you know, you could put them in the comments and stuff like that. If I see anything that I think is very valuable, I'm definitely gonna put it in a pinned comment. And I'm gonna have the links in the description to all the stuff that I mentioned. But hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some value out of it. Again, put a like on the video if you got some value, and I'll be coming back with more tutorials soon. But outside of that, I'll see y'all another day, somehow, some way. I'm out.